So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone watching this. My name is Cedric Wandera, and of course, you're watching African Celebrities. So, today, let me take you back a little bit to the recap of Sarkodie or Sarkodie, a music album listening party at Nairobi, that is County 047, the capital city of Kenya. So, this is an event that was attended by so many people, and just mentioning a few great media personalities like the great Betty Kialo, of which her interview is already on our page. We also had groups like there's Kenyan music groups like the Great Heart, the band, who also performed to our channel, of which the interview is also on our page. We had so many people. The MC of that event was MC Obina. Of much interest, let me take you straight to this interview that I did with Sarkodie, and actually asked him so many questions. Just the first question that I asked him is how he felt about the turn up first, because he just put he actually announced the location of that album listening party very late, but to his surprise and to the surprise of many, the event was full. People came, people turned up, people showed. We had not just local people, but celebrities, Kenyan celebrities showed up, and of course, you also had the great Khaligraph Jones. But let me get back to this. So when I asked Sarkodie about that question, he said he was also surprised because he said it so late. He did not expect to see so many people turning up for that event. Another question of interest that I wanted to really know about from Sarkodie is that for us, for East African music, sometimes we play so much of West African music to an extent that we also have to remind ourselves to play our very own music. I don't know if also on that other side, our music is played as much as we play their music here. And Sarkodie told me that yes, they also play music, but what really matters is that they play good music. Once the music is good, then it will be played everywhere. Yeah. I also asked him about some of maybe other collaborations from East Africa, and of course he said in the album already we had a collaboration from Khaligraph Jones, and also had another one from Harmonize in Tanzania. I asked Sarkodie why he only chose Harmonize over other artists, of course, and he said he preferred Harmonize because one, the good times, of course, but the other one is because he has a good voice, and that was one of the reasons why Harmonize or he has done a project with Harmonize in this album. Of course, talking to Sarkodie, you have to ask him about how fast he raps, and he told me that the faster, or the rapping faster, or that rapping speed has come along, of course, with a lot of practice, and then naturally he's a fast speaker. That's how he speaks naturally. So if you convert that in to music, that's why the product looks excellent like this in rapping. So that's what you hear. Then the other thing that I also asked Sarkodie about, of course, this question I like asking people who have stayed in the music industry for long. Now, an artist like Sarkodie has stayed in the music industry for more than 10 years. So I just wanted to know how he has composed, he has put himself together for all this time, and up to now, he's still releasing an album, and people in Kenya are listening, So what Sarkodie told me is that he keeps on practicing, he keeps on, not practicing, sorry, but giving good content every now and then, and that quality is what has sustained him in the music industry for this long. Yeah, so basically that was the discussion that we were having with Sarkodie. Although you'll have to forgive us because the background music was too loud. Yeah. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, of course, you also had the OG Khaligraph Jones himself on set, and of course we know the relationship between Khaligraph Jones and Sarkodie for a long time, and so I really wanted to know, like, they have worked before in a project, and so today he was launching this not launching really, but he was having this listening party of his album. So I just wanted to know what Khaligraph Jones likes about Sarkodie. And to my surprise, Khaligraph Jones admitted that Sarkodie is the best rapper in Africa. And of course, he added, take that to the bank and take alone. You know how the OG speaks. Yeah, so he admitted, he said that Sarkodie is the greatest, is or rather the best rapper in Africa, the whole African continent. So I asked him why he said this, and he said that Sarkodie actually is a genius writer. He whatever he writes it's so genius, and then he is also a hard worker. So when you combine the two, the product gives you what exactly Sarkodie is. So when I wanted to also ask some question about him, but he said no, today is all about Sarkodie, and that's why he came there. He came there to show support to his brother Sarkodie. And so also, if you remember, some time back, Khaligraph Jones traveled all the way to Nigeria, and from there, that's where the great hashtag Play Kenyan Music started. The basic idea about this was Kenyan media, the Kenyan media is playing or is giving more airtime to West African music, more than our own music. This to mean that actually we are appreciating more their music than ours. So I wanted to ask Khaligraph Jones what he thinks about this, considering the fact that Sarkodie comes from Ghana. And what Khaligraph told me that at least now for now, we have not started appreciating more our music compared to some time back. Yeah, and he said that there is the fact that we are appreciating our music more, that's what now is bringing these other big artists to Kenya, also to experience our own music. So that was the answer from Khaligraph Jones. And of course, being Khaligraph Jones, you just have to speak about yourself a little bit here. So I asked you maybe just to wrap up and maybe advise somebody who is also in the music industry and maybe wants to reach where he has reached or where Sarkodie has reached in music. And just like the name of that album, he said no pressure. So he just told me that person should really have no pressure but work hard. And of course, the results will have to show. Yeah, so that's all from me. My name is Cedric Wandera, and of course, you're watching The Great African Celebrities.
Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, share.
I've had a lot of fun. Let me figure out the next one that I'm going to.
Until next time, God bless.